Yo.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Mooney Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Ooney. This is a big one. This is a big episode, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Tired.
Feeling tired. Yeah. We recording kind of late today, ladies and gentlemen. Later than we normally do. But we kind of low key was celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and we had to make sure we did a special hood film just in honor of that, because without hip hop there wouldn't be any hood films. Let's be real. Maybe not a lot of them. Like some of them, but not a lot as what we've done. We've probably had a lot less episodes.
Most of them are fun by rappers, so by
right, exactly, right? Like this podcast probably wouldn't even be created if it wasn't for hip hop. So we had to send our flowers to hip hop as a whole and show a movie that spoke to the generation of the time when hip hop was first coming up. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like we tell y'all all the time, we don't just do this just to watch movies. We do this because we putting people onto the hood one film at a time. So as usual, we have a guest. We show this guest the movie for the first time and get his or her reactions on the film. So here's our guest right here. Go ahead and state your name, Gangsta.
What's going on, guys? My name is Aaron Kaplan. I am so happy to be here. I feel honored to be. Hey, I feel welcome to the hood.
You felt welcome to the hood.
Yes.
That's good.
I feel welcome to the hood.
That's good, my brother.
Oh yeah, no, it was a fun movie.
Okay.
Especially to watch this in the South Bronx. Movie.
Right. So the movie we showed you was
Wild Style.
For those of y'all who are old school, you know what this movie was. It was one of the first hood films ever pretty much made.
Yeah.
For the hood, by the hood, you know what I'm saying?
About the hood.
So about the hood, you know what I'm saying? All of the above, you know what I mean? So where you from, bro?
I'm from Queens.
You from Queens?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So you've been born and raised in New York, basically.
Yeah.
So you already know most of the vibes.
Oh, dude. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, even where I'm living right now, I live in the projects. My dad worked in the projects. Fucking night shift, big ups.
Right. So you got some hood credibility, bro. You got some hood credibility on your resume. You know what I'm saying? So
you grow up in a 5 boroughs, you're gonna be hood adjacent.
Yeah.
Like really sheltered.
I've had people give me my pass.
I've
had a lot of people give me my pass, but I don't use it.
Right. Don't use it.
Yeah. No, of course not. Yeah. I know you guys don't know each other.
Yeah.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So, you've seen hood films before this one,
yeah.
or this is like an old film, so yeah.
Oh, 100%.
So you get a pass for this.
I've seen many hood films.
Right.
Like honestly, my brother, some of his favorite movies are always starring Sticky Fingers.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was into those kind of films.
Man, that's pretty good.
Did
he do wasn't he like a Blade for like?
Yeah,
he was Blade.
He was Blade.
They ain't had the budget for that, man.
He was Blade. Yeah,
he was doing a good job.
Big ups to Onyx, dude.
He was doing a good job.
I mean, out of that, him and Fredro was like, we need to get in his acting game. Some residuals popping. Yeah, okay. Well, so
there's a picture floating around of me when I shaved my head one time, where they put me in the band Onyx.
Okay.
Group.
I'm dying, bro. You said they put me in the band Onyx for a little bit of time.
Just a little bit of time, I'm out there, dude. Hey, listen, fucking, my hood, fucking Mobb Deep, Lost Boys, all that shit,
There you go.
Honestly, one of my biggest comedy career highlights was getting to open up for the Lost Boys.
Oh,
word?
Okay. Yeah, I got to hang out with Mr. Cheeks, Bobby Garcia. Big ups, LB, Lost Boys.
That's fire.
Oh, that show in Queens? I think I did.
No, this is in Atlantic City.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I was thinking the same thing, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Nah, it's fun.
I was like, yo, is that show in Queens?
No.
I did it too, and he was there, and freaking Keith Murray was there. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was in Atlantic City. It was like Labor Day in 2020. It was during the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you just got out the house.
Oh, dude, I had a terrible set. But I got to introduce the Lost Boys, and that was
it. That's all I needed.
That meant a lot to me.
That's all I needed.
That's all. You're like, nah, I bombed. It was bad.
He's like, I did good, but you know.
Oh, dude, I got to drink the same Hennessy as fucking Cheeks. He was like, I hope you're not worried about germs. And I'm like, definitely not with you. If we're going to die, let's die together.
That's wild. Anyway.
There you go. Yeah, I know, right? So, basically, judging by all that, I can tell you that you're a supporter and a fan of hip hop, and that's good. So, how did you feel like seeing this movie?
I
know, right?
I think I liked it more than you guys did.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very old school. Okay, there's a lot of things about this movie that I really fucking truly loved. I mean, I love seeing old school New York.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like, that's probably my biggest thing that I loved about this movie more than anything else.
Yeah.
Is like really just seeing how the city was. Seeing the art.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, listen, they made this thing for like a budget of.
Yeah, probably $80,000.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, it was a very cheaply made
and a couple of cigarettes. So you being authentic New York, they don't have a choice.
They don't
have a choice. It's like,
this is what
it looked like. We can't afford to cover shit up. We can't afford to give anybody wardrobe.
But to see the subways, like the way they were, like it was just fucking beautiful.
I mean,
like,
that's a word in the language.
No, it was beautiful.
I'll give you this. I like the graffiti was dope.
Graffiti was dope as shit.
Inside the train is a different story though.
Well, yes, inside the train. Well, they had fans.
No, they had a motherfucker scotch tape up some old fans.
Yeah.
And that's not no.
That's crazy. I mean, honestly, they're just coming here.
I mean,
to watch this movie here in the South Bronx.
And then you can open a window. Like, that was a bad idea.
I wish I had those fans on that train that I was coming here in the fucking section. It was so fucking hot, dude.
Yeah. You know what?
So let's go more in depth about this film. This film came out it was made in 1982, but it debuted in American theaters in 1983. The first country it was ever released in was Canada at a film festival, and people loved it enough that it made its way to theaters a year later. The movie came out at this point, 1983, over 40 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, basically over 40 years.
Just just 10 years past the birthday of hip-hop.
Yeah, exactly. So it was shot in the South Bronx and the Lower East Sides of New York City, as well as other parts of the city, and it was recently inducted into the National Hip Hop Museum Hall of Fame. And they had a celebration for it in Brooklyn, and it said that Grand Wizard Theodore, one of the stars of the movie, was there. He was there. So
good for it.
Good for it.
You know, good. And sometimes you call somebody a Grand Wizard if you're not white.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that.
Well, back in the day, he probably thought in his heart you know, that was a different time. You know,
unless he was trolling. Unless he was the first person trolling.
Well, no, he wasn't trolling.
He honestly,
in his mind, he was like, I'm a wizard.
Yeah. Listen, Grand Wizard. I'm a wrestling fan. I mean, Grand Wizard sounds like a great wrestling name. But also, there's
connotations.
Right?
It don't matter.
Hey, we're taking it back.
Right.
Yeah. It's all about taking it back.
Did we have it to begin with?
You got to take it back.
Yeah. So back in the day, this movie, it said it doesn't show what was like the budget to spend. It just shows that the movie racked up. At first it said 4,000 on IMDb, but when I looked at Google, it said over 15,000.
Yeah, man.
Well, it said over 15,000 on Wikipedia. So
$15,000.
Let's go with the higher one. So it was
That's
the first
a lot of money.
First hip hop movie. You know what I'm saying? And it was used to represent at the time the 5 elements of hip hop. So there was MCing, DJing, breakdancing, graffiti, and knowledge.
I was like, wait. Okay.
I mean, the first half.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of all falls.
I just looked up an article that said it, and then another one says philanthropy.
Philanthropy.
Which was the 6th element. I'm like,
that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Knowledge is throwing me. Knowledge is throwing me.
Knowledge
no, I don't think so.
Knowledge is power, but that's general. I don't know. You know, whatever. Anyway, that's their thing. Let's go with the first 4. Let's just say MCing, DJing, breakdancing, graffiti. Because that was mainly what was going on.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I guess knowledge probably, we'll just say street smarts.
Yeah.
Because in this movie,
let's say that is knowledge.
Yeah. In this movie, there was a lot of people that was just like, yo, I don't trust that cat, man. He not cool.
Oh, no, they brought the white lady in. She was like, what the fuck?
And they didn't trust her neither. They thought she was a dog.
Dude,
You know
I wouldn't trust that bitch.
And he was taking pictures of it work. So basically, the movie, tell
no
words what the movie is about.
Okay, so
yeah, give us a summary.
Summary is basically we got Zorro, Raymond.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, basically the Bronx Banksy.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fucking think about that. He's running whole trains. Not like the way you think. There's his girlfriend Rose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting run on by trains. Probably. There's a lot of weird things with that. He keeps. I don't know why he loves her.
Who's his ex?
No, but it's his ex. But he keeps coming back to her.
Because he's kind of a loser.
He's kind of a little bitch.
He's
kind of a little bitch. Yeah, he's a very talented artist.
Yeah, well, that's how you is.
Yes.
Everything else is terrible.
But
and then we got
Z-Rock, who's the first white guy introduced to the film.
Yeah.
Z-Rock.
Yo, he fucked off and never returned.
Yeah, no, he's like, they're talking about a union. And listen, like I said, my dad was a plumber for the New York Housing Authority, so I'm big on unions.
Right.
But we have the union, which is like them, but like Zorro. Nobody knows who Zorro is, which is Raymond.
Yeah. He dresses up in all black and night. He dodges the cops.
For the first 10 minutes. And he never did again.
And honestly, I didn't realize he was drawing Zorro.
When he was fucking with them in the yard.
Yeah, that was the second time. And after that...
Because I didn't realize
everybody just knew who he was.
When we first put on the movie, I didn't realize it was Zorro. I thought he was drawing Space Ghost.
Oh yeah. Now I knew off the rip. I was like, that's Zorro.
Yeah.
And then on top of that...
No, because I didn't see the hat. I just saw...
That's fair. That was pretty
Okay, I'll give you that.
Like, he had the chin. And he was I was like, oh, it's Space Ghost.
Nah, shout out to Zorro, because...
Shout out to Zorro.
It was a real hood movement, because, Zorro wore a black hat and a black cape, and this dude had a black do-rag on. And I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh my God.
It was swaying in the wind when he was standing there looking proud that he escaped the cops.
Can we kind of talk about how bad
superhero.
everybody's haircut was in this whole movie?
Yeah, they had a bunch of
we wanted to do it,
nobody had, there was so many weird... See,
I think there's a disconnect between us and him.
Wispy.
We're not bothered by that, because we know it's like, it's the hood,
bro.
And you're like, bothered by that.
Sometimes it's hard with haircut. That's why I'm wearing a hat right now.
First off, not bothered by it.
Okay.
But just mentioning it.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe the time where I grew up, you could not have a bad haircut.
Yeah.
Because you would get fucking roasted.
This is fucking Bronx, South Bronx.
South Bronx in the early 80s, bro.
Yeah. No, exactly. So I'm seeing a lot of just very...
There's a reason why we don't have a great reputation. Is
I'm seeing a lot of lopsided fucking hairlines.
There was lopsided buildings, my dude.
Yeah.
When you watching the movie?
I'm sure that barber was like, I don't care what movie you say you shooting. $10 is $10. I want my money for my hair.
There's hair that's thick and then there's hair that's wispy on top of the fucking hair that's thick. It's a lot of very bad hair
style back in the day. They just kind of rocked it.
Well, it was a wild style.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? It was just that's the one defense we're gonna have for this movie is the fact that
and the way it looked.
Yeah, it was just like
I mean, I do love.
Even in the 70s, it was like that.
There's the scene when the white lady who comes in to
Virginia,
of course, that's Virginia.
Of course, that's.
And then her fucking car breaks down,
right?
Boy.
And then she's like, nah, fuck.
She's the only one that has a character arc.
I'm trying to go be the graffiti artist. They're like, we're all graffiti artists. Yeah. And then they walk her car to where she needs to go.
Then take it to a mechanic. Like, nah, we gotta.
I mean, there's so many times where I thought this lady was gonna get robbed.
Yeah,
and there was that one time where she did get robbed.
She didn't get robbed.
Nah, she didn't.
She got close.
She got close.
Yeah.
No, they wasn't gonna rob her. They was gonna kill her.
No, they were robbing.
You mean that scene when they pulled the shotty out?
They were gonna. That was about robbing that bitch.
Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly about robbing.
Yeah,
they didn't want to murder her.
Because the way he reacted when he came out and said they cool was in a way that was like,
Yeah, we was going.
Fat Five Freddy.
Like, they're not a threat, so why you wilding out?
He plays Fade with a PH. Yeah, his name is Fade with a PH.
Yep. He actually does a good job. I like him in this movie.
Oh no, he's probably the best actor in this fucking whole movie.
All right, I got y'all, because this is one of those movies I was like, since we don't know a lot of the stuff back then. Okay, so yeah, we knew that A to the K off rip meant AK-47.
Aaron Kaplan, baby.
But
what's up, babe?
Oh wow, wow! I'm mad they said A to the K, A to the motherfucking C, meaning what? That's it.
Yeah, that's right there. And then he pulls out.
Oh my gosh! Go ahead.
He pulls out like a weird sawed off.
Okay, I got it, bro. I got it.
Right? That was a wild fuck.
So according to this,
not a good scene.
It says that it was said in the interview that those lines that they said because they said A to the K, they said A to the K, A to the motherfucking C. So it turns out,
oh God,
those lines weren't even in the script.
Of course,
that were just words that they used, and there's no legit attempt to say whatever it means. They just improvise words.
I love that. First off, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So when we fucking
I don't know why you bothered to look that up. I just assumed that was going on.
No, when we first put on the movie, too,
bro. Come on.
It was described as a documentary, but it's not.
Yeah, there was a scripture on Hulu which they removed.
It was a lot of real shit that happened.
And then it was just a story.
They did throw parties and probably made a movie. But there's no way that's documented. And I love when she comes and she starts taking pictures and he goes, the fuck is this bitch doing?
That's
right?
Yeah.
Like she was like, he was like, what the fuck? And then she starts taking pictures of him and he's like, no, dude.
That was a good scene.
Yeah, that's true. That was when at the beginning we were like, all right, this is not bad.
Yeah, when they deal with the graffiti shit, it's fun.
Cool. It was cool.
Dude,
the problem is,
30%
of the movie is not dealing with graffiti shit.
Go ahead.
The rap. None of you guys like the rap.
No, I did. There's too much of it, and they don't ever change the beat.
It was very important, though.
To be fair, they didn't change the beat except for like once or twice.
I know.
And then two, there was one scene that Uni can elaborate as to why it was just a little bit too much rapping.
It was a little much.
And that was the epic basketball game.
That was my favorite. Well, first off,
that was your favorite scene?
That was my favorite.
You got it.
No, because they keep coming off from off screen, and I love that.
It was
the way they announced it, where they're like, "We're about to play a basketball game."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I'm about to play you in ball." Well, dude, I'll fuck them all.
That's fun.
And then another people will come.
5 niggas, not 7 niggas. You don't even play basketball 7 on 7.
It was 7 on 7.
I
ain't never seen a full court game. Somebody got subbed out in the hood.
Tell us what's wrong.
It was an 18-man game. It was
7 on 7.
And then there was one part where the guy's holding the ball.
Never in my life.
And he's doing this. He goes, I'm going. They
don't stop rapping. They're rapping and playing ball.
Take the fucking ball away from me. Like he's
never
just
no
one's dribbling.
No one's dribbling. No one at all. Nah.
I'm traveling, but not at all. I got this fucking ball.
I never make a J because y'all niggas never want to play.
Never want to play. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said that. I was like,
it was
yo.
too much rapping.
I said, I'm
then the girls all side of rapping while watching. Like, why rapping too?
Funny to me.
It was a rap battle between the Cold Crush Brothers and
the Cold Crush Brothers. Yeah. Oh man! And there was the guys on the fucking stoop.
That's a nightmare world where everybody raps. Can somebody just talk to me?
I love all the little children in the movie because they just come in and they're like, "Yes, rap."
The Cold Crush Brothers versus the Fantastic Freaks. It was a basketball game, and it started off with 2 dudes just rapping, and then it turned into 4 dudes rapping, and then it turned into like 10 dudes rapping.
There was like 19
dudes rapping. Yeah, it ended up being a lot of dudes rapping.
And then there was like a lady rapping on the side.
Yeah.
Who wasn't even in the game.
Wasn't even in the game. She was there.
When are you going to play the game? I know, feeling all shame.
And at one point, I'm not making this up, folks. I'm not clowning nobody that was rapping in that group. But I will say, there was one guy, and he said it real quick to make sure they got to the next rapper because I think everybody had to go, wait, what he say? He literally said that he would eat another dude's ass.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that is true, Marvin.
He said,
I'm going to eat your ass all day.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Listen, I'm saying this. I ain't gay.
I said, wait a minute.
You're done doing that for the rest of the night.
Yeah. And they jumped to the next rapper mad quick. It was like the director was like, go. Like they just jumped to the next rapper and you was like, yo, what the... Hey, yo.
Yeah, so, it was a lot. It was a lot.
In the 80s, I'm sure Cats was just like, all right, that was a good ball. But obviously in the 90s and beyond, Cats was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then while they was playing ball, they was rapping.
They were rapping during
while
the
playing
game.
ball.
Through the whole fucking
like,
game.
at one point, homie stopped dribbling and started
Holds the ball.
Holds the ball. Like,
holds the ball.
Hey, you like, yo, wait, yo.
Say?
At no point did the defender stopped with him. Like, yo, let me hit this ball you about to spit. Like, at no point did he stop and go, yo, hold up, get out of here. Like, if you telling us this was a documentary, we expected y'all to play real ball, like real hooping, check rock. I'm playing defense.
Nightmare world, bro.
Yeah,
everybody inside Bronx can rap, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone
First
can rap.
off, Bronx can kind of be a nightmare world just in general.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, no, you guys are out.
We was
here.
born into the nightmare.
Yeah, no, Queens, we
live in the darkness. Yeah. But yeah, every day is the everyday struggle as they say. But yeah, it wasn't the worst scene. It was just a scene where you were just like, I have so many questions.
I enjoyed that scene.
It was a lot going on. And like we said, Cats stopped hooping to start rapping. Yeah. In a real basketball game in the hood, they would have been like, bro, shut up. Yeah. I'm trying to play. Like, what are you talking about?
No, there's a lot of weird scenes because there's like, what was it? The Rose. Like his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Raymond Zorro's girlfriend.
Right.
She was like, well, because they start off the movie and they're tagging together.
That was a flashback.
Yeah.
Was that a flashback?
Yeah, it was. Because he ain't had the mustache yet.
He just had the most wispiest.
Yeah.
This motherfucker had a fucking mustache in 5 parts.
Yeah.
It was like bam, 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 bam. But yeah, he had a.
Yeah.
It was a very. And he had this weird thing that he'd do when he talked. Like he talked regular, but he just. He didn't look right talking.
Maybe he was trying to act. That's the problem.
Well, that's the thing. This guy wasn't an actor. He was
a legit graffiti artist.
Yeah, he's a legit graffiti artist. These are real hip hop pioneers.
Yeah.
And they were just playing characters.
Oh no, yeah,
most of them at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we had. Where was it when in that scene when they had the orgy? Right?
Yeah.
In a twin bed. 6 people fucking a twin bed. And then they just show pictures.
That was probably the best scene.
It was pretty fucking great. But
someone wrote that out and it was kind of funny. But the girl, they were going to take us to the Hyatt. And then the Roach Motel.
They bring him to a Roach Motel.
Yeah.
And he spells out B with the dollar bills that he made.
Yeah.
And he goes,
they
B.
fuck anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they got what they wanted.
No, the girls were like, I don't want to do this. And
well, because they were lied to, but then eventually they calmed.
Look, we already here.
They were here.
Yeah, I'm here to stay, and I'm going to.
They didn't rap during that part.
Yeah, thank God. They just showed pictures of sexual scenes, which is alright.
Oh no, I love. Yeah, no, it's the graffiti. First off, the graffiti is the best part of this movie.
Yeah, more of that.
Like
maybe you would have showed some graffiti in the rapping. You're not gonna change the beat. Show the fucking graffiti.
The shit, like to see the old New York City trains.
Yeah.
And like how fucking beautiful they really did look. Like, and it's like weird, like Dick Tracy art and Zorro, but also just like these people.
That's like the best part.
And also, it was weird stuff like trains that don't exist anymore. Like you could open the windows.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah, those days are over, man.
Yeah,
that's how I knew. I was like, damn, this movie's definitely older than me because I was like, I don't even remember a time I could open a window on the train.
No.
Yeah.
And we talking all the way open, not this little thing.
My man said
open paper. He his head out
and put his head
out. A body part out the window. Like, obviously don't do that.
He dead stuck his head out and was chilling, like, like what a beautiful day in New York.
Get your head decapitated.
Right. On some
also, the great scene of like. Because they're talking about making money doing this.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how he's like, I'm an outlaw. No, it's not about making money.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, this white lady's going to come in. And then they go.
No, when he's ranting about graffiti, that shit is lit. Because, like, well, you can't act. you can do graffiti.
No, because he.
And then nobody got rights is not law.
That's real.
Yeah.
But then they go.
You're not acting like
They go to the city.
That's great.
They go to the city and they meet these white folks.
Oh yeah.
And
that was a good scene too.
Yeah, and the guy talks about how he spent $15,000 to get rid of graffiti.
That was funny.
And then that lady brings him into the room and she goes, and you know that she wants to fuck him.
Yeah. They don't show the fucking, it's implied.
Yeah.
They get artsy with it, haha.
But they don't go artsy with it like the other fuck scene.
Yeah, it's more like they pan out to the city and then it's saying dialogue innuendo.
She goes, how much money do you need? And he goes, $100.
This
motherfucker just talking about $50,000 to get rid of graffiti. This guy just needs $100 to do graffiti. She goes, you know what? I'll give you $2.
Well, inflate. Yeah.
Well, I think they was two different. Like, so I think that lady was different from the dude.
No, he was.
But they were together when they first met each other.
No, they was just talking. They was just talking. Yeah.
Oh,
he was talking about he owned a gallery down the street.
You know what? They never really made it clear.
They never made it clear what their relationship was.
That, but I don't know.
He's sipping his drink like.
Yeah.
He keeps doing the up and down eyes the whole time.
Yeah, so
like we were talking
he was doing that to Fade.
Fade, yeah, because he was like, I don't know you.
Because he was black.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know you.
Oh yeah.
He was like, I don't know you, fam. Yeah, he was like, I don't know you. Like, why you here?
Yeah.
And then when the other dude came up, he was like, oh, what up, man?
Oh my God, you're Zorro?
Yeah.
Wow, we love you.
Yeah. That's fair.
No, it's fair. It was supposed to, but it was supposed to represent.
He's basically he's Bronx Banksy.
But that was the whole point of the movie. So the movie was like his art is his expression of who he is and what he represents and all this other stuff. And he didn't care. That's why he didn't care about making money. He just cared like, this is what we doing. Boom, 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 boom. Now,
that's why it's a great scene too, where it goes when he's talking to Rose, and she's like, you know, it's not about you, because he's trying to figure out his thing for the Lower East Side amphitheater.
Yeah. Right.
And he's like, you know, I got these big hands up there. And he goes, but I'm trying to figure out how it's about this. And she's like, it's not about you, motherfucker. It's about the rappers and the dancers and all this shit. And he's like, yeah, you're right. It is about that.
Yeah, because he's
like, I'm the art behind it, but it's not about me. I'm not the performer. Like, this is about the performance that we're doing the show about.
Right.
Like,
when they actually made her do stuff.
Right, but that was the thing. That's what I said. So his art was his expression of himself, and then he realized that his art had the expression of hip hop itself.
Yeah,
so that's why
I'm the background.
Yeah, that's why they was like, yo, make a show where everybody blows, where everybody does their thing.
No, when he climbs
and
up
then
the amphitheater, and he's there like.
Yeah, which was a weird ending, but
it was a very weird.
I thought he died.
But you know, it made sense. It was
like, you thought that. It's not a kind of movie.
Because he kept looking down like,
because it was badly shot. They don't know what it is.
I assume that he was daydreaming because he already got by the cops, and he just like.
I didn't get that at all.
Yeah.
No, dude, wait.
I know it was a weird theory at first. I was like,
no,
I didn't say y'all. I
assumed. The cops since the first 5 minutes.
I know.
No, I think he was just enjoying because he was
enjoying his creation.
Well, because what do they say? They go, "Hey, put your hands in the air, or put your hands up like this." Like,
yeah, he was just hyped.
The guy from Atlanta who killed all those kids, and I'm like,
that was a.
What are you talking about?
Well, that was one of those you had to be there to understand.
Yeah.
You know, like that was a current events from that time.
Yeah,
and whoever was watching that movie at that time was like, yeah, that was wild. And then now we like, I don't know what happened.
That was that threw me off.
Yeah, I was like,
it was weird.
Yeah, that's all.
I want to
put your hands like this, like that guy who killed all those kids in Atlanta. I was like,
yeah, I got dark.
Yeah, it got dark. It got dark at that part, but he was just like, that's what hip hop is about, is expression.
Well, first off, it is dark. Like, I mean, you think about, like, that's why I kept expecting that white lady to get bad things to
happen in this movie.
Oh, wow, yeah, it was a guy, wow, okay. So
a white lady, okay, oh.
Yeah, it was a guy named Wayne Williams. He's serving life for killing, he killed 2 men in 1981. But then they say he's also believed to be responsible for at least killing 24 of 30 children between 1979 and 1981.
Jesus. Oh. Wayne Williams.
Yeah. And it looks like...
I thought that was like R. Kelly's DJ. DJ Wayne Williams played that. No, that was like R. Kelly.
He did say something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is a black guy.
Oh my God! What? I don't think it's R. Kelly.
Chill. Yo,
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, that. No, he's right. There is a DJ Williams. Yeah. But it's a different way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, this guy looks cool.
Yeah, he's a different guy.
This guy is like.
Our apologies, folks. Anyway,
sorry.
Moving on. Yeah, no. It's okay. So, have you ever heard of the?
Whose man's is it?
There you go. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "Whose man's is this"?
Yes, 100%.
100%. You from New York, obviously.
Yeah.
So, is there a character when you see this movie that you would, if you ever had the chance to tell him or her, that you would say, "Whose man's is this"?
Z-Rock. Like that first guy who he passed. So what? He takes a piss. The first time we see this guy, he's the first white guy you see in the film.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the first white guy you see in the film. They're fucking Zorro Raymond. He's seeing his girl Rose tagging with another dude, and she gets with a lot of other weird dudes. And
to be fair, we don't see her kissing.
We don't see her kissing. You see her like lightly flipping.
But Z-Rock, he pisses. He just whips his dick out by the train. Does not turn around. Doesn't piss on anything, which was a very kind of a troubling thing for me.
Yeah.
It's
unnatural.
Because that's unnatural. It's like, dude, there's people right in front of you, and you just unzip and piss. And you're not pissing on a wall.
Yeah.
You're just pissing.
He was that drunk.
But you don't turn around.
He was that drunk.
But then, then he sits down and he passes out. He goes, he falls asleep. And then Raymond, Zorro, fucking starts tagging over the other guy's fucking thing. And the guy kind of wakes up and he went, "Oh, that's Zorro." And I was like, "Whose man's is this?"
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why is this guy even here?
You know what? We don't know. He fucked off after some.
Yeah, like you said, it was a certain scene where it was like, I don't hang out with him no more.
Z-Rock is always. Or wait, because you brought it up in that thing. Where's that one scene when they see the Union?
Okay.
And they're doing the thing.
We don't know his name. That was just an extra though, bro.
It was an extra. And it's like, you see fucking, you see Zorro, Raymond, walk up, and he sees somebody, that's a different guy.
Yep, a different guy, yeah.
And then he's like, you see him he's disgruntled. And
yeah, he's a little pent up.
He's a little disgruntled. And then he turns to some dude who we not introduced to at all, and he goes, "I'm going to get out of here." And he goes, and the guy just, only line to the guy in the movie, this guy goes, "Here, man. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. They never talk.
And he goes, "They never talk."
They never show you. They never show. The camera never shows them talking.
It's literally, he walks up to a group of random folks and just goes, "That's my bitch. Hey, nice to meet you, man." He goes, "Yeah, you do." Fucking, it was like, what the fuck just happened?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably deleted scene somewhere where they maybe
where they actually talk. Right, exactly. And they're like, we don't need this in this film.
But he also has a hat on top of hair, which I also love. I love
that was the style, man.
I do. I love that. I love what it's like not even fitting your head, it's fitting your hair.
Yeah.
When you put a hat on an afro, it's that's not even on your head.
Don't matter.
No matter, bro.
It don't matter. No,
the style, baby.
I love it.
I know.
I wear a red beret sometimes, and people keep asking me if I'm a guardian angel, and I go, I just like this hat.
Yeah.
I can't wait for some shit.
That's a fair question.
That's very good. Yeah. I'll give you that.
Dude, if some shit happens.
Cali rocking berets.
I don't know. I got drunk one night, and I bought a red beret.
Oh, you got justified.
Yeah.
All right. That's all right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make it work.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, that's different.
No, that's cool.
And I was like, I can't wait for some shit to happen on the train. Where they go "Are you gonna help me?" And I go, I just like this hat.
I was not buying you like this.
I
was buying that part.
Uni, who you got?
Oh, whose man is this?
Yeah. We all choose one.
I was going to say the white lady, Virginia.
Okay.
No, well, they explained whose man that is.
No, I guess she's a reporter, when she went from on some slightly racist shit, oh, these little young black kids gonna rob me. They're just in the club, smoking weed,
having a good time.
Right, having a good time. Or dust, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is...
She gets a shotgun pulled out on her. Doesn't flinch at all.
Did not flinch.
Flinch
And
at all.
This happened
then smiled afterwards.
Then smiled low key.
Yo, I'm not gonna give her...
She was ready for death.
I gotta give her...
The one that weird, yeah, that was kind of cool. One way that black guy almost killed was like, you're not...
Yeah.
Everyone's cool.
Ray was like, damn. She was just like, oh, okay, well, it's happening.
Like, I honestly, and more so, like, another Hoops man's this is like... Well, there was the dude who was with Zara, the white guy with a champagne.
Oh, yeah.
But the older white guy.
Yeah.
When she was like, he goes, you don't rap. It's like, hey, ho. And he goes, ho, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was
Whose man's is that?
Well, that was the first... That was one of those first stereotypical white guys in a hood film. I was like, I don't understand rap, and I never will. He was one of those guys.
Ho,
but
yes.
But he understood money, which is why he was talking to him like, yo, you don't want to make bread, bro? Like, we can make bread together. Yeah. So that's when the hustle came out.
Yeah.
But I'll give it.
Okay, also, we didn't bring this up. I love that when they go to the white party, the song that's playing
is Blondie, yeah.
They play the white song for the white girl.
It's Rapture from Blondie.
Oof.
Which is the first rap song a lot of people heard, but it's also the corniest, whitest fucking rap song of all time.
But that was her.
More than Macklemore.
But think about it. This was so now, since she's kind of like a central character in the movie. You come into her world. So this, when you go to her world,
it makes so much sense.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna hear
trashy Lois Lane.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear the music that we was hearing in the club when they was freestyling. You're gonna hear a legit studio record, which was that record. So I mean, they could have played something else. Obviously, you're right. But there was nothing else you could play.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man, no. Well, it's like
it makes sense. Like
it makes sense. You're
not playing rap song.
Right. A little off topic.
Now you can.
A little off topic. I think it was.
I
think it was a very funny thing in the '80s. It was like, because it was just like there was a lot of white comedians who would do. Well, there was a lot of like fake ass rap shit. Like Ronnie Dangerfield had a rap song.
Oh yeah.
Joe Piscopo had a rap song.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. We're gonna bring it back. We don't want to. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back.
No, I
hear you.
The Honeymooners rap.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
I just
in
heard
fairness to that lady, yo, when she pulled up to the car, the kid had a bat. Right in front of her face.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she walks around a lot.
That part she was scared, but I understood.
Oh, no. You see her. She does the thing with her face. She goes, and then they go, and she goes, no, I'm here to go see a graffiti artist. Yeah. And they go, we're all graffiti. And they say it all at the same time, too.
Actually, now that I think about it, Oni's right. Because in that first scene, there was a bunch of little kids and one of them had a bat and she jumped and got shook and then was like, I'm calling the cops and all this other stuff, right? Yeah. And then they helped her and pushed her car. And then later at night, homie pulled out a shotgun in her face and she just stood there like...
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
the most character development in any character.
By the end of the night, she was already used to the hood.
Yeah, you know what's also crazy? Yeah. When she said, I'm going to call the cops, but this is also 1982.
She had to ask little boys.
So she asked them, "Where's the phone?"
Yeah.
Hey, so like you're about to leave your fucking car.
Yeah.
To go call the cops. Like you're gonna tell these fucking guys who live in this neighborhood, I'm gonna call the cops, and they go, "Well, where's the phone?"
Where's the paper?
Well, that's the thing.
What's like? Why would you get murdered? Because right then and there.
The stereotypical part of her mindset, if I say cops, they might run.
Yeah.
And then they might.
She said cops, and then asked where the phone was.
They know she's a dumbass.
Because they know at that point, that's when they were like, let's just push your car to your right place.
Yeah.
That was their part in the scene in the movie. They were like,
I wish
let's
they pushed her to somewhere where it's like, she's like, wait, the water's. Like,
that would be dark. You
just turned this into a
mafia movie, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the cliffs in New York? This is like,
I got one for you right here, bro. Freaking, what's his name? Zorro's brother.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Okay, we need to talk about this guy.
His brother.
So he sneaks in the window.
Mm-hmm.
He sneaks in the window. He fucking he He opening the movie. Zorro is fucking. He's tagging the fucking trains. Cops come. He fucking escapes the cops.
Whole scene.
He sneaks through the window. We don't see this guy again at all. So he walks in. His brother come from the army.
Yeah.
So, and he's wearing his whole army gear.
Army gear in his bag.
He is completely. He's not even like comfortable for sleep.
Right.
He is
at all.
I'm assuming he just came home.
Must have.
Assuming.
Yeah. He, listen.
Like literally 5 minutes before this.
But
right. Like just got off the bus.
He's there like this.
Just walked through the door.
Yeah.
He's there like this, and he sees him coming in. And he goes, like he pulls out his gun, and he goes, "I was about to fucking shoot your face off." I was about to rearrange. The line he says, he goes, "I was about to rearrange your face," and he goes, "Why'd you ruin my room with this bullshit?"
Well,
that's fair.
Well, it was a fair argument, but also I was like, if I was Zorro, I'm like, because last time I checked, it's my room now. So you get the fuck out of here. Like,
he ain't that type.
No, because that's because homie hit him with the epic line that always make people shut up. And it's like, yo, I'm out here giving money to you and mom, and you like, oh yeah, you right. All right, you got it. That's what you guys say, and then be like, all right, maybe I fucked up your room. My fault, fam.
Yeah.
But still, I was just like, bro, this is how the movie starts. The movie starts this way, folks.
Yeah.
Like, it shows like Zorro's kind of a cool dude,
It doesn't
like a badass.
at first, but it also it's a weird part of this movie that doesn't really help with anything else.
You know the saddest part? It's the only part that anybody remembers because that whole speech the brother does is sampled in Illmatic, which is like one of the top albums of all time.
Right.
And you don't see him again.
Yeah.
He's not in the movie.
I know.
I made a
whoa, that's where that's from.
Yeah, I have no idea where it came from. I didn't care to look it up.
No, Wild Style is very notorious for a lot of hip hop samples, a lot of artwork and stuff is very. Wild Style influenced it.
First off, it is a great fucking movie.
Okay.
I gotta give it that.
Okay.
No, because first off, being in the first hip hop movie,
it's good. Consider the time.
Consider the time frame is good.
It's a glimpse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a great thing to look back on. Yeah. First off, it's not a good movie.
Wait, what just happened? You just said it was a great film, and now it's not
great. Like no, it's not.
Because the story is fucking like and I'll say this, and this is why I'm saying it's not a good movie. No, because it is a great movie, but it's not a good movie.
Okay.
Because
explain.
Yes, thank you. Because it's not about anything. It's literally not about anything.
Not really. It's about graffiti, though.
So you calling this the Hood Seinfeld?
No, because there's nothing about this movie. There's nothing, because there's no payoff to any story.
No, you can't. What the fuck happened there?
No, so what happened was he came in.
Yeah, but the rose, dude. Yes, but no. But, it's a lot of things happen, but nothing fucking happens.
Yeah, bro, because they spent 30 minutes rapping.
Yeah. No, the story is
not the part you like.
No, the story of the movie, which is why, even though I said whose man's is this, why the brother even pulled up is because the brother was trying to say like.
Yes, he's the whose man's this is fucking his brother.
Right, we got that. So that's what I'm saying. So the brother came up and said, stop. Basically, he was telling him go get a legal job and stop fucking around.
Be
right?
a person.
So it was one of those movies that we've seen before, where it's like, yo, you throwing away your life, you ain't doing shit,
Yeah.
Because this rap shit ain't gonna work. But in this case, his wasn't rap; it was more graffiti. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
it did work.
Yeah, and it did kind of work because in the end, what he did was
I love that.
He got money for what he did, but then he put everybody on because they did a show where it was like my artwork. Plus dudes dancing, plus cats rapping, like everybody in the hood got put
I
on.
loved it for that aspect, but there wasn't really a thorough storyline to this movie.
Well, I mean, what did you want? You want to come through with a briefcase full of coke?
I don't.
I know I wanted.
It's not what I wanted.
30 minutes less.
Listen, that's right. He did.
This shit would have been an hour. This shit would have been
Only kept being mad. He goes, too much of this.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I kind of wanted a story because maybe a little bit more with Rose and Raymond, like, because there's a lot of
they could have.
There's a lot of stuff that's like was put out but didn't get closed. Like, there's a lot of weird storylines that were put into this movie, but we didn't get a fucking ending. Like the fact that Rose was fucking with the trains, and I'm not even talking about but every time she's with a different guy, but he loves her.
I don't know. He's kind of
and she gives him the thing, and he goes, yeah, but like there's no like thorough storyline to this movie.
Yeah, man. It was made in like 80s.
There's no, listen, but that's, first off, there's movies that came out in the 80s that have a thorough story.
How much production budget?
The budget, all that.
Production
Man.
How much production? Don't you dare say.
Fucking production. You can have
production. That's
the
whole movie.
No, but you can still have a story without that much money.
Yeah, hey man, listen.
You can still have a story where actually you're gonna get to something.
Who wrote this movie, Marvin? I think it was written by Fab.
Yeah, who? I'm pretty sure it was written by Fade.
Okay, let's
Fade. Let's Fade with a PH.
Okay, this movie was released in theaters in 1983 in American theaters. Right. During this time in American theaters, there was Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. There was Superman 3.
Wait, Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
What year did fucking Empire Strikes Back come out? Was it 81?
I think it was earlier than that, something like that. There was Jackie Chan movies. There was
Jackie Chan.
I mean, he
fucking
just doing a lot of
Jackie
movies,
Chan, dude.
Yeah.
But the 80s, there was some movies that was hitting and there was some that wasn't.
Dude,
you know what
I mean, 83. I mean, first off, what do you had 83? Because what was it?
Scarface came out in 83.
Scarface came out in 83?
Yeah.
The Thing?
I'm looking, but they don't say the thing.
John Carpenter, The Thing?
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying I don't see it. The Outsiders, but the point was just trying to say
Outsiders.
Like, I mean, yeah, but those were, like he said, those
there
were
was so many. Well, there was so many. There was a lot of great. I mean, not even great, but just movies.
Yeah, it was movies by
this one, honestly, this is a great movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But this movie sucks.
Oh
this
God!
I got your vibe, bro. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I know, right? It just keeps dropping every minute.
No, because yes.
We gotta end this show because it's gonna keep dropping. By the end of the show, you're gonna. This is the worst film ever made.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Okay.
Here's what I think about this movie.
Okay, yeah.
I'll tell you straight up.
Okay.
I think it's a great movie.
All right.
For what they filmed.
Okay.
Copy.
It's a terrible movie for what the story is.
Fair enough,
bro.
Okay, so now it's 2023.
Like
you want to do a remake or you want to do a sequel? Now you got the money.
No, first of all, I got no money.
No, I'm saying if you got the money.
He's saying if you were in a
Yeah.
You wouldn't make this again.
No.
Okay. 100%. Not even a sequel. Not a time skip.
No, because it's a time and place movie.
Okay,
that's fair.
Okay.
But
you could remake it in the sense of what hip hop is today.
No, because it's about what the city was.
I respect that.
No, I hear you, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to,
I can't even.
Because how are you gonna remake
reality
it?
Right.
How are you gonna remake it where it's like this is a different time? Where because a lot of it is painting subway cars.
Yeah.
And that's not a thing that ever happens again.
That's true.
No, but remember,
I want it to happen.
You and I not to be subway car. They still
that's what I'm saying.
Walls.
One of the elements was greedy, but the other element was dancing, which is still somewhat a thing in hip hop in today's world.
It's that movie is for the time.
But that's what we're saying.
No wild stuff.
He's like, no reality moment where they're doing another one of those.
You're doing wild stuff right now. You're just gonna watch a bunch of people doing Xanax right now.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
To be honest, like that's if you're gonna see what because that movie's a culture movie.
Yeah. No, I get you.
This movie's about the culture that was happening at that time, and this culture does not exist anymore.
First time, you can't even do it.
You can't even do it, yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna disagree. This is how you do it.
Tell me, please.
Well, just make some shit up.
There you go.
Make a reality.
Make a reality.
Where they still doing that shit.
Yeah. Or they're trying to.
Listen, everybody's movie can rap anyway. They ain't fucking reality, so you might as well just put your foot in it and make it stupid.
Yeah, the one thing I was...
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I would love that.
No, you entitled to your opinion.
No, yeah.
No, I would love what
you're saying, like, it's more like a real, like, these niggas ain't actors.
They ain't doing that.
I'm an actor.
Well, first off, and we didn't even bring this up at all tonight, that nobody's an actor in this movie.
No.
And everybody sucks.
Yeah, because they're not actors.
Like, they're really bad at delivering lines. No, they're really bad at delivering lines.
No, I know.
No, I don't think they suck as people. I think they suck as actors.
Well, we got that. Yeah.
Like,
this was funny because he was like, everybody sucks.
I'm going to guess some real actors.
No, they're like, there's a lot of, like, weird line delivery.
Yeah. You going to face
There's a lot of people who just don't know how to fucking be in a movie.
All the set scenes going to be animated. We're going to redo that scene because it's all animated. So we'll figure out logistically how you get 6 niggas in the orgy in a twin bed. We'll figure it out.
Graphic tees, stuff like that.
Yeah, graphic shit like that.
They did figure it out. They just drew.
No, they drew a sex position on a canvas with nothing in the background.
No, I love that. It
was great.
It reminded me of old blaxploitation, like Black Dynamite kind of shit.
Where there's no logical way this is going to work. This room shouldn't even be holding 6 people to begin with. But fuck it.
Because I think about old blaxploitation movies where they would have like the fucking like
anime intro thing.
Not the anime intro, but when they would people have sex and it would be different astrology signs.
Oh, got it.
The astrology fucking
the
scene.
Sex astrology, yeah.
The sex astrology scene.
Right.
Like, I mean, Black Dynamite did it the best.
Okay.
Like, I mean, Black Dynamite is one of my favorite fucking movies.
Right. But what you're saying basically is like if they did something like that, obviously. I mean, the best thing I can say about this movie, the best takeaway I can say is that it set the trend because hood films, as me and Uni have seen while we do the show, like we said, a lot of them is a rapper that decided to take his or her money and put together a film that 9 times out of 10 is either about just straight selling drugs or how I made it into the game, and it don't really got to be a story involved.
No, it's a great hood film.
So this is a hood film with a slightly positive message. And the focus is just like letting everybody shine in this film. Even though we laughed at like the numerous rap songs that was being had, the numerous freestyling, it was to showcase that at the time there was no hit songs. It was just like. We just was freestyle. This is how hip hop started. We was in a room, we was in a club, we was just busting freestyles. That was it. Like we said what we said, we shut up and move on. But that's what this movie did. Because now when you look, 10 years after that movie came out, we got movies like Fat Beach and fucking Leprechaun in the Hood and
damn, that was
what I'm saying? Like 10 years later, we got movies like that where you're like, damn, this is a hood film? Exactly. Exactly.
So that perspective,
yeah, that's why I'm like, that's the best takeaway I can say.
I want to come back.
Now we doing this shit like that. Yeah.
It literally, before you finish that thought, it literally goes in that same way as how we look at hip hop today, where it's like Run DMC to Biggie to Migos or whatever. You're like, oh man, rap has changed. That's how it's the same thing with hood films.
It's evolving. It's evolving.
Yeah.
Hip hop is a Pokemon.
Or devolving, depending talking something.
Yeah.
Hey, no, Bruce, you're not wrong with that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of rap.
Anyway, man.
Because you got your Kendricks, you got your J. Cole's, and then you got like some people who are just like, you got little Xans.
Oh, nobody was checking for him. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, my guy, we want to thank you for being on this with us, doing
honestly, dude, Marvin, Oni, thank you. I honestly kind of want to come back if you will have me.
We'll see, man. We gotta keep putting more people on. So
100%. Yeah. I mean, listen, next time I want to bring a movie.
Okay.
He's trying to change.
I know he's trying to change the format on us, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll work that into the game plan. But let these people right now.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying. Let these people. Let these people right now know where they can find you. You know, with shows. If you got shows coming up, anything like that.
I got shows coming up, but like, follow me, Aaron Cap Comedy on Instagram. New Fear City. I do my wrestling stuff. but mostly a comedian. Do commentary for the wrestling thing. Follow my friends, Casanova Valentine, New Fear City. I'm a big fan of that stuff. But Aaron Cap Comedy.
We'll tag him.
We'll tag him up there. You'll see it or you'll hear about it through Spotify. But make sure you catch us on YouTube as well as Instagram and Facebook at Welcome to My Hood Film Podcast. Check out clips of the show, announcements for upcoming episodes, and of course the show itself, because it's the only place that you can find your boy Marvin Lattimore,
Francis,
Aaron Kaplan.
That's right,
the best.
And this is Welcome to My Hood Films, and we are off this, people. Once again, happy anniversary to hip hop, man. 50 years strong, 50 years going. Peace.